Welcome to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. I'm going to have to eat my words because I think I've said a couple of times this year that I don't think there's anything at Dior for me. And if you watched my shopping vlog a little while back, you'd know that I fell hard unexpectedly last time I went to Dior, and today I picked up that beauty, and a couple of people guessed it right in that shopping vlog, and I gave you a little wink. I couldn't, announce it to the world because why would I do that? It takes away the fun for others, so I might know, and I am really excited to share this one because it took me by surprise, and I'm really happy to have it here. And I know once you see it, you'll understand. So I also wanted to show you the Celine sunglasses that I bought when I was at the airport before our recent holiday. I picked these up at Sunglass Hut, which is owned by the Luxottica group, and I always like to wander around the airport shops because if you're like me, you do. And inside you don't get that. I bought a soft pouch to go with these, but inside is all the paperwork, and I just want to find if I've got the style number or anything like that. People always ask me for these things, and I don't know where I'm supposed to find that information. Maybe it's on the receipt, who knows. But it came in this kind of slide case, which is good if you've got a big bag, but that's why I bought the little pouch, soft pouch, because they're not great if you don't have a big bag. And these are the sunglasses here. So they are kind of similar to the ones that I already have. Similar but different. These are a little bit more cat eye to these ones, but what I loved about them is the gradient lens and also this awesome bit of tortoiseshell just along the bottom here, and it's kind of the white light coloured tortoiseshell. A few of you noticed them on my vlog and really liked them, so I will include any information I find on the receipt in the description down below. But these are just a beautiful shape. I don't like Celine anything else, but I do love their sunglasses, and these ones I've worn them flat out since I bought them, and they're super comfortable. They don't leave a dent on your nose. Very happy with them. But today is not about Celine sunglasses, even though these are a bit extra. Today is about Dior. I'm going to get straight into the unboxing, and then I will tell you the story about how I came to discover this bag, how I ended up getting this bag, and why. So, but first, I got a present as well. So I was lucky enough that they still had leftover holiday packaging, and I'm like, thank you, that will be fantastic. And I got a gift, and so generous. I mean, nothing comes close to the Dior experience. I had a beautiful glass of champagne and some macarons, just delightful. My wonderful sales associate, I think they're called sales associates in Dior, Christy, she is just fabulous, and the whole team there really is fabulous. Super friendly, super helpful, and they love Dior, which it's really evident that they do. So I was not expecting this, but this is so lovely. Yeah. Looks like a Dior lookbook. Dior magazine, number 36. Odysseys. Ooh, how pretty, and it's even got ribbon on it. Thank you, Christy. And some Moet. Yum. That's very, very generous. Very, very generous. Thank you. And I'm saying thank you because I had to disclose to Christy. Well, I didn't have to, but I like to be honest, and I told her that I have a YouTube channel, and maybe I'm a little bit nervous doing this unboxing because I've told her that Anyway, hi Christy, and hi Jess, and hi Clarence. So here's the bag. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to tell you the story. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I need to do this justice because Christy wrapped this up extra specially for you guys. So on the top, it's got this lovely paper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I have opened a Dior box. Oh, wow. Can we just look at this? How beautiful. I keep grinning. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the big bow. I love it. Okay, I need to do it for you, don't I? Sorry, I continue to be terrible at the unboxing experience. Satisfying? I'm actually very, 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 very excited. Oh. Tissue paper. Let's get some ASMR happening here. Any guesses? That's for you, Connor. Just look at this. Look at the little bed that it lays on. So thoughtful. Okay. I'm just going to show it to you. May I reveal my version of the perfect My Lady Dior. Oh my goodness me. Look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Now this bag just... I had seen it on the Dior website. I had not even entertained the idea of being able to buy it. I guess the beauty of having done... Look, all the stickers are still on. The beauty of having done my vlog sale is that I was in a position that if something beautiful came up that caught my eye, that I could invest in it and spend money on it, I should say. Look at how beautiful the bow is tied. Like, everything's just glorious. If you know me, you know why I love this bag. And if you don't know me, let me fill you in. I like classics with a twist. I'm not a big fan of the classic. And I sold my black with gold hardware, My Lady ABC, because it just wasn't me. And I had no intentions of buying anything else from Dior. I didn't like the classic style. I still don't like it. I like it on other people, but it just doesn't work for me. And then I saw this in person, and it wasn't even on display. There was the bucket bag one. I'll put a picture in. And I'm like, oh, there was a My Lady Dior style, and they had it out the back on hold for someone. Like, just have a look at this. So it's got the Christian Dior band. It is all woven wicker with the aged gold hardware, which I love because it's a little bit rustic. And then inside, no zip, no flap, but an oblique pouch. I mean, how much easier could it be to get into this bag? One of the biggest gripes about the Dior for me was how difficult it is to use, the Lady Dior. Now, it gets better. It gets better. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with this because it's, what's this? Must be documents. Okay, one moment. look at this. This is the inside of the bag. How easy is it to use? It's got a big slip pocket. You probably won't be able to see that. No, you can. It's got a big slip pocket along the front, and then it's got a zipper pocket along the back, and you can actually use them, which is amazing, right? Look at that. Actually useful. This would be the medium size, not the small size equivalent. And you can carry the bag with the pouch up and open, or you can have it squished down and closed up for extra security. Woo. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. That is not all. Just have a look. Oh my goodness. This bag, let me put this here. I'll put this here. This bag comes with a guitar strap. That's adjustable. How good is that? Like, thank you, Dior, for finally putting adjustments on these straps. So it's got this total statement strap that comes with it, and it's adjustable, and you can wear it crossbody. It ticks all the boxes. And I've seen what's coming for Dior in the spring summer, and I'm like, I'm definitely eating my words here, because there's some beautiful pieces coming, especially the caro bags. Just look. Like, let me just put these together. I mean, this is a statement. Like this, but this is me. Like, I love this. This is my Chanel denim flap. This is my, what else do I have? My Louis Vuitton Alma in the Murakami, like the Capucines with the shoo handle, the Speedy in the denim. Like, this is me. This is what I love about handbags, is the classics, but done in a seasonal way that's really inventive and beautiful and unique and different. And I'm so glad that I had that vlog sale and I got rid of those bags that, however beautiful they were, just didn't work for me in my collection, because then I wouldn't have been able to make room for this one. I literally wouldn't have done. And that makes me very, 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 very happy. I will include some mod shots because I know you want to see what it looks like on. This one comes in like a latte colour, where it's like a cream and a light beige. I know me and cream, we don't go well together. I'm a cool colour girl, so that was a no. Today when I went into the store, they had a baby pink, but the leather on the handles was an odd colour, and then the insert was like a neon pink colour, and I didn't like all of that colour playing off because it's already a really busy bag anyway. So if it had had just the same beautiful baby pink here and here, it would have been gorgeous, but it wasn't even on par with this, in my opinion. Like, I love it, and I've really been loving blue, and I think it works for me. And I'm just really, really happy. I've been, looking at Josie from Fashion Mumblers Prada basket bags, and I've really liked those, but there's been something stopping me. And that's because I didn't know that this was coming. And yeah, what can I say? I'm super excited about it. In terms of the little pouch that I found inside the bag, it's a little booklet about the Lady Dior. It has the care guidelines on this side and the information about the Lady Dior bag on this side. And then at the back, it has the authenticity card. I think I know how Christy broke her nail now, trying to get that out. So I'll just cover the item number, but the Dior authenticity cards are handwritten with details on them. All of the finishing touches are just so special from this. I wish I liked more things. But what a cute little booklet to keep everything in. And here is another bonus. Queen's Plaza extended their Lunar New Year benefit, and I was able to pick up a $188 voucher because I spent over $2,688. So I actually got a discount, if you put it that way. I mean, everything's just so beautiful. Like, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I really am. I'll recap the journey for you if this is the first time that you've heard it. I went into the store because I wanted to buy the D-Way slides. They had the slides in my size. I looked around, I saw the bucket bag version. I'll put the picture in here. I asked about this bag. They had it on hold for a customer who was coming in the next day, but showed it to me anyway, and I fell truly, madly, deeply in love. We made a deal that if the customer came in and rejected the bag, then I would be offered the bag. If the customer came in and did not reject the bag, then they would request a bag from the Melbourne boutique, which there was one more left in Australia. Obviously, it's always the case, right? And they would request it, but they weren't confident that Melbourne would give up the stock. I think Christy, my SA, was on the ball because she had a fair indication from her colleague that their client was going to take the bag, and so she contacted Melbourne, who sent the bag up to Brisbane. But I was heading off on holidays to the Whitsundays for a week, and initially it was going to be they could only hold the bag for 24 hours, or I'd have to pay over a payment link and then come and see the bag in person. And I was just like, oh God, okay. And the bag never arrived before I left, and so off I went. And it wasn't until a couple of days ago that I got the text to say the bag had arrived, and they were happy to hold it for me till I got back. And then they had another person come into the store and ask about this bag, and so they were actually put on a wait list after me, so that if I didn't want this bag, then they would get it. And so now they're in a situation where if the bag hadn't have come from Melbourne, then I would have been putting in a special order for it, and so I'm assuming that that customer will do the same. So it was just kind of meant to be, and I wasn't stressing about it or anything. I really loved it, but I think if you get too caught up in things, you can get too disappointed and the crazy juice starts to flow. And I've learned my lesson in the past. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, whatever. Don't get caught up in the hype. And most certainly, this bag is not a hyped bag. So I'm so happy to have brought it home with me. I'm interested to know if you're surprised by this, if you're impressed with this, if it's not your cup of tea, whatever the case. For those of you who guessed correctly, you know me too well, and you obviously know Dior very well because you knew that this bag was out, because it hasn't been highly talked about, but a couple of people who watched that video have been sending me Instagram posts of people unboxing different versions of this bag, so I know that you know. But yeah, I'm a very happy girl. And I've also had a glass of champagne and some beautiful strawberry macarons, and the time is approaching 4 o'clock and I haven't eaten since breakfast, and I'm probably going to go and drink some more champagne and just stare at this beauty. Wow. I think one thing I want to say is my collection is absolutely becoming much more reflective of me and my taste. And I'm throwing out the rule book, and here's something for nothing. I went into Fendi today, and there was a bag that I've been looking at there for quite a while, and I was about to buy it, and then they showed me a sneak peek of the new season's drop that's coming out next week. Some will come next week, some will come towards the end of February, and I just put a hold on that purchase and said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what comes out, because I can always pick that up. But there's some pretty special pieces coming, people. So I also said that I wasn't going to be seeing much of Fendi this year, and I'm going to have to eat my words on that one too, because they have got some beauties. So between Dior and Fendi, I think I'm in a lot of trouble this year. I'm going to have to work extra hard to make extra funds to go shopping. I just want to say thanks very much to Dior, because the service that I received was second to none. And it was a true luxury experience, and for that I am very happy and very grateful, and I found the Lady Dior for me. And it turns out she's not classic. She is very, very unique. So thanks for joining me. I have babbled on. Hopefully I can clean this up in the edit. I usually put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, sometimes a few extras. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more from me. I do unboxings, I do reviews, I do vlogs because you guys ask for it. And I do collaborations with the famous Connor from The Closet. You've all heard of Connor, I'm sure. If you haven't, go look him up. He's hilarious. I'll see you in my next video. We've got to go spend some time together. Ciao.